So welcome to the first video in my DFAM series. I'm going to be talking today about the signal flow and just a general overview of the layout. Before I get into that, I want to point out that there's two different ways that you can get sound out of your DFAM and into your mixer or speaker or your audio interface, and that's through the 1/4-inch jack on the back. But you can also have a 3.5 millimeter jack going out of the VCA, and that's what I've done. So just in case you're wondering what this cord coming out of here is, that's just my audio jack going into my mixer. All right, so let's talk about the signal flow. So I'm going to start up here in the upper left-hand corner. There are 3 sound sources, 2 oscillators, and then noise. Those are controlled right here. And the voltage controlled oscillator decay, VCO decay, is right here. You can also do some FM frequency modulation. There's some other things you can do here that we'll get into later. But this is your oscillator control. So these 2 oscillators, along with the noise that's coming from inside, are fed into the mixer section, which is right here. This is where you control the amplitude or the levels, the volume of each of the 3 sound sources. And from that, we go into the filter section, which is right here. We have cutoff, resonance, the filter decay, the envelope amount, and the noise voltage controlled frequency mod. We'll get into all of this in a minute. You can switch between high pass and low pass filters. And this is a 4-pole low pass filter. And then over here is the VCA section with just basic volume and VCA decay. The lower section is the step sequencer. It's an 8-step sequencer with velocity and pitch. Tempo control, this is the run stop function, the advance function to go to different steps, and trigger if you want to hear the sound. And that controls our general sound flow. Our patch bay, there's 24 patch points. Ins are just white letters with no background, and the outs are white with black lettering. And we're going to get into what all of these do and some common ways to patch it that you see a lot in different patches, as well as some interesting ways you can patch things and just building up whole voices. That signal flow can be heavily modified too by using the patch bay. But that is the basic setup of your DFAM. So in the next video, I'm going to get into making some initial sounds.